Heavy weapons ammo. So let's go ahead and see armor upgrades. I think I said ammo upgrades before. I meant armor upgrades. My bad. So we have, you have to use the material that we found. So this will increase my Medigel capacity till 1. Let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, research. And we have 10G as a scientist. Yay! Let's go and continue on some more stuff. Armor upgrades. We have some more now, but we don't have enough platinum to do it. Or platinum, I should say. What do we need for weapons? Weapons, you need iridium. We have plenty of iridium. We can get my assault rifle damage up. Let's do that. Ba-bam! And let's go to prototypes. What do we do for prototypes? This is still iridium as well. So let's go. I don't really care about heavy weapons. I don't use them too much. So we're not going to get that up. We'll go ahead and save my iridium for now. Let's go ahead and talk to the doctor. I'm sure he has a lot to say.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Of course. Plague on Omega dealt with. Plenty of time to analyze collector intelligence. Impressive laboratory setup. Missed working for operations with a budget. AI in particular. Very helpful. Best setup I've seen since work with Special Tasks Group.
Is your assistant Daniel settling in all right?
Quite well. Safe and secure. Neighborhood mostly quiet with Plague gone. Left him the security mechs just in case. Can't be too careful. Also tired of mechs. Noisy. Never used them in STG.
You said you were in the Special Tasks Group. What kind of research were you doing?
Not simply research. Several recon missions. Covert, high risk, served under young captain named Kirihi. Studied Krogan genophage, took water, tissue samples from Krogan colonies.
I worked with an STG captain named Kirihi. His team helped me destroy Saren's cloning facility on Vermeer.
Heard Kirihi died on Vermeer. Not enough equipment for operation. Still managed to take down facility. Good captain. Dedicated. Bit of a cloaca, though. Loved his speeches. Hold the line. Personally prefer to get job done and go home.
Oh, I remember that.
Bravado, jargon, chest pounding. No offense.
Why would STG study the genophage?
Krogan rebellion's bloody, dangerous, nearly as bad as Rachni attacks. All species evolve, adapt, mutate. If genophage weakens, need to be prepared.
What was the STG preparing to do?
Military schematics for likely Krogan population growth, political scenarios for attack points. Genophage reduced Krogan numbers. Species aggression unchecked, population explosion would be disastrous. STG helped check Krogan rebellions, needed to be ready to do the same. Simple recon, nothing to worry about.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Bioweapon designed by Solarian science team, deployed by Turians against Krogans to end Krogan rebellions more than 1,000 years ago. Affects every cell of Krogan body. Commonly and incorrectly considered a sterility plague. Actually adjusts viable fertility rates to compensate for high Krogan birth rate. Stabilizes to pre-industrial population growth levels.
Nice talking with you, Morden.
Should get back to work. Need to study. So much data. Here if you need me.
Alright, well, if we need you, we'll come back. So, I don't know if we need to talk to everyone else if they have anything new to say, but we'll figure that out in a second. I want to also take another look, not at this, but at my upgrades and see. Okay, so that just tells me what I got. Okay, cool. Let's go back this way. Just make sure there's nothing in between the connectors. Nothing at all. Before we go to the map, do you have anything for me?
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Let's take a look at that real fast. You're not dead. From Emily Wong. Oh, crap. I didn't even read it. I clicked A. Who's Emily Wong? That name sounds very familiar. This is from, blah, blah, blah. That one girl, blah, blah, blah. Maybe we'll go talk to her. I don't know. I'm not going to read it all. I mean, I'm sure they're interesting, but, I don't know. I really don't want to sit here reading them in front of the camera. I do want to see that, Emily. You're not dead. This is what I want to see. Emily Wong. How do I know that name? I don't remember. Is Emily Wong the reporter? Because if so, we've already talked to her. I don't know. Is Jacob? I guess we can talk to him. I don't know if he has anything new about him.
Commander, can I help
I'm
you
more
with
interested in just talking for a bit.
If you want your boat, your call.
Relax, Jake.
Anyone else said that, I'd walk away. Most Cerberus people try to play like the elusive man, hiding bullshit behind a smile. But you? I like what I've seen. I'll give you a shot. What do you want to know?
Okay, I'm sorry for skipping over that. I thought he was just going to say the same stuff. But apparently this is new stuff. This is pretty cool. Let's go ahead and see.
Anyone waiting for you back home?
Only child and no extended family. Never settled down. Didn't seem fair with this job. But you can't miss what you never had.
I know you and Miranda work together. I got the impression it might have been more than that.
It got a little close. Then it got really far apart. The rest isn't your business, Commander.
Just looking for insight into her character. I find her interesting.
Right. Can't help you with that, Commander. If I had any idea what made her tick, I'd either be with her or dead. That probably covers all you need to know, really.
Sour grapes?
I think that's enough talking. I appreciate your interest, Commander. I appreciate you dropping it, too.
Yeah, I think he got a little...
Commander, can I help you with something?
I think he got a little mad about that. Let's go ahead. I don't know if we talked... I can't remember exactly, because we have, but I don't remember if it's something new or not. Like, it's been a while since I talked to him about this stuff.
How are we doing, Jacob? What's your sense of the mission?
If Morden's modifications hold up, we've got a shot. If they don't, we're dead. Seems like that was always a strong possibility, though. Anything else, Commander?
What do you think of the state of the crew?
Well, we don't have a full complement. We don't stand a chance without the right specialists on side. Anything else, Commander?
I understand you made quite an impact after you left the Alliance.
Miranda and I stopped a Batarian plan to release a biological agent on the Citadel. That's when I first met her. It took us out to the Nemean Abyss and back. Saved the Citadel like you, but what's the saying? The good deeds like pissing yourself in dark pants? Warm feeling, but no one notices. The whole thing was hushed like they're good at doing. But I know what I did, and I'm proud of it.
Oh, actually, I do need to say one more thing to you. My bad. No, damn it.
We'll talk later.
Commander, can I help you with something?
Any thoughts on how to prepare against the Collectors?
They spec'd this ship to the original Normandy, but you were there. The Collectors cut her like butter. This armor just isn't top of the line anymore. People will die if we don't upgrade. Alliance had some new toys in secret dev before I left. I could try and pull a few favors.
Alright, so now we have more research, except we got ship enhancements now. Let's go ahead and review this. So we're going to need some more palladium, platinum, and that's just for that stuff. But we can probably get that stuff later. That's a lot. 50,000. We're going to definitely have to survey some more planets, so we'll do that later. Goodbye. Let's go ahead and talk to the rest of my crew real fast. I doubt Joker has anything to say, but we can go ahead and talk to him real fast. He might have something to say. Everyone else probably doesn't. I'm sure Joker might have something to say.
Hadley, I heard about Ferris Fields. Any news on your brother?
Commander,
I assume everything is going well up here?
I really want a chance to put the Normandy through her paces. I just have to trim up the drive output and it'll be like we never lost her.
Safety standards advise against manipulating drive settings while engines are powered and in use, Mr. Moreau.
Commander, can we shut this thing off? I don't need it in my day-to-day.
It's got to mute, use it.
If you don't want to hear it, turn the damn sound off.
Well, it doesn't change anything. It's still watching. Like some creepy kid staring at the back of your head in comp side. You just want to punch him, but he's special and he sets fires or something. Okay, a little too far there, but you know what I mean.
Your problem, not mine.
Thanks, I'll remember this.
So, how do you think we're doing?
Well, the Normandy's not as ready as she could be. There's always more we could upgrade. And as for the crew, you'd have to ask a people person.
Ever think about the old Normandy and the trouble we got up to?
Yeah, those seem like the good old days now, but come on, it was hell at the time. Geth, Saren, Sovereign, and then we got dumped. We're stuck in a weird place, sure, but back then it wasn't all sunshine and bunnies.
What happened to the rest of the old crew? I heard most survived.
Almost did. Presley didn't. The rest of us just sort of drifted apart. The Alliance didn't care. I don't think they liked all the non-humans in your crew. We were your team, Commander. With the Normandy destroyed and you gone, there wasn't much keeping us together.
Ever think about the old Normandy?
We're stuck in a weird place, sure, but... See you, Commander.
Okay, so we already talked to him about that. Let's go ahead and talk to the rest of my crew with the remaining time I have. It's just going to be talking to my crew probably throughout this whole rest of this episode. Just letting you guys know. So just be prepared for that. So we're going to use the elevator and go down to the crew's quarters. I don't think there's really anything needed at the captain's the captain's cabin. We do have a couple things here. We can talk to some people down here. I know we got that thing done from the engineers, and then we got to go back to that plant that we were just on and then finish up what we did there. Since, like I said, it kind of took us back to the Normandy. I was not expecting that. I did not want that to happen. But you know what? I don't get to control that, sadly. If there was a choice It said leave or stay, and that's all you could do. You know, you couldn't stay, but stay at a different part. If you wanted to stay, it was only in that small area. So I said, hell no. Life support examine. I'm guessing that's going to be used later.
Access to life support is restricted.
Port observation? Have we? Wow, I don't think we've been in here before. We're going to close this, man. We're about to make love. No one needs to see this. No, I'm just kidding. We'll open it back up. Everyone can see it. Liquor. Let's pour some. Hopefully this girl comes up and joins me. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and talk to Kasumi. I don't think we have a chance to talk to her yet.
People are talking out there, and I hear it all. I usually travel hidden away in cargo bays. It's nice to be able to look out a window for a change.
Okay, so she has nothing to say. She's like kind of like a side character almost. So really no point to that. Let's continue looking around. We have women's restroom. I don't know why I'm going in here. What about this one? Crew's quarters.
It's just too dangerous for them in New Canton.
Rupert, there's something different with tonight's meal. Seems like you put in more food and less ass.
Keep talking.
There's something that popped up like an AI core. I'm trying to find that. I don't know. Oh, it's all the way back there, I believe. That's gonna be a room that's locked for now. It'll probably say that it'll probably unlock later. I should say. It's not gonna say anything.
Commander, I very much enjoyed sharing that ice brandy with you, but I hope I wasn't too unprofessional. Brandy goes straight to my head.
It's nice to see you let your hair down.
Well, promise me we'll share a bottle every year. The next one is on me. How may I help you, Commander?
I'll see you
All
later.
right, we've already talked to her about all that again, so we're not gonna do that. Let's go ahead and leave. We don't need to examine this. This is probably just gonna be an area that'll be unlocked later. Yeah, that's why I assumed. I was hoping to find more of my crew. Let's go and see. Maybe someone's over here, or maybe they're down in the engine room. Here's Miranda's office. Maybe she'll have something to say about this.
Commander, what can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
Of course. I'm just finishing an operation report. I'm impressed, Shepard. So far things have gone exceptionally well. As Cerberus operations go, this is one of the best I've been a part of.
Maybe that's because this isn't a Cerberus operation.
Not to you, maybe. But I report directly to the elusive man. And I'm here because he wants me to be. Cerberus gave you a second chance, Commander. Maybe you should do the same for us.
What did Cerberus do that made you so loyal?
I suppose you deserve to know. Do you remember when I told you how I was genetically altered? Well, that wasn't my choice. My father created me. He's a very influential man and extremely controlling. He didn't want a daughter. He wanted a dynasty. I ran away as soon as I was old and brave enough. I went to Cerberus because I knew they could protect me.
You seem capable of defending yourself. Why did you need Cerberus?
My father invested a great deal in his dynasty. It wasn't a matter of just leaving. I knew he would continue to pursue his investments.
I assume that Cerberus approved of your enhanced abilities?
Of course. Cerberus fully endorses anything that advances the cause of humanity. Genetic alterations included. But unlike my father and his own selfish reasons, Cerberus and the elusive man believe in a greater good. They see the bigger picture, and I feel like I have a purpose here.
You talk about yourself like you're just a tool to be used. By your father? By Cerberus?
Maybe. I like to know where I fit in the world. It helps me find meaning in how I was created.
You are who you are, Miranda. You don't need to make excuses for it.
That's easy for you to say. We've both been engineered for greatness, Shepard. The difference is you were great before we rebuilt you. I'm great because of it.
Your spirit and personality are what make you great. It's what makes anyone great.
That's kind of you. I'm not sure I believe you, but thanks for saying it.
Who exactly is your father?
A businessman, but a very wealthy one. It's ironic. My father believed deeply in a human positive agenda. He donated generously to Cerberus. before I joined them. That's how I first heard about Cerberus, through my father's connections.
You talk about yourself like you're just a tool to be used.
Maybe.
You are who you are.
That's... The difference is, you were great before we rebuilt you. That's kind of you. I'm not sure I believe you, but...
You've told me a lot about your father. What happened to your mother?
I never had one. Most of my genetic material is based on my father's tissue. His Y chromosome was altered with an amalgam of desired traits from various sources. How arrogant can you be? The man is completely egomaniacal. Just another reason I had to get away from him.
Thanks for your time, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
And she's just gonna say the same stuff if I said
Anytime,
self-esteem.
Commander.
So I'm gonna end it here, and when we come back, we will continue talking to my rest of the crew. We'll turn some stuff in, and we'll go back to that planet we were just on and finish up some stuff there since we didn't get to everything. So I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching, and have a good one.